Hello, my beautiful Libra. Cannot wait to get into your reading. So, I've been guided to tell you guys that Spirit is saying that there might be multiple messages here in all the Zodiac here that might be applicable to you, and to listen to whichever frequencies you're resonating with, which might mean you have to listen to all of them. I mean, you don't have to do what you want, or you can do what you want, but because it is a time commitment here, although energies for the month of September are so interconnected, and there's going to be messages in multiple files that are going to be relevant for you guys for this month. So Spirit is saying to find whichever top ones, 4, 6, 5, whatever your number is, that you resonate with, and then stick to those frequencies for the remainder of the year. That's what's coming through, at least here for my frequencies I'm tapping into, and that maybe this Libra reading isn't even for you. Okay, but you'll know when you listen to it whether it resonates for you or not. But I am getting that it could be someone here with the wrong birth chart, or thinking they're tapping into their signs and they're really not. So just get in tune with where the frequency energy is sitting with what I'm pulling. And then once you do that, you'll resonate with whatever that frequency is for the other reading. So we're going to take a look at what Spirit is wanting you to encompass as far as energy for the month of September. Overall energy, what you don't see coming, opportunities and challenges, and then advice from Spirit. Now, keep in mind it is timeless, so I do say September, although whenever you click on this reading, it was meant to find you. So Libra, for your overall energy here, I just randomly pulled the Cosmic Womb with the Divine Feminine for Libra. This is huge energy. Like, all these readings are huge. The Divine Feminine energy. And look, number 6 is all about the Lovers, and Lovers is about choice and balance and love and destiny and life partners and life career paths. Divine Feminine. This is quite the energy here. So Spirit is wanting you to tap into something here with the Cosmic Womb that you might be needing to nurture at this time. The nurturing energy here, in regards to a decision here that could be quite significant and life-changing for you, Libra. Wow, okay, that's quite significant. Well, let's pull your overall energy and see how this fits. So for Libra, wow, that was fast. Okay, we got Page of Wands, first card flying out here. Optimism. This is party girl, okay? She's a party girl, and this is giving me energy of somebody who's a little reckless. All right, well, optimistic, reckless, curious, adventurous. Let's see. We'll pull 2 more cards here for your overall energy. Why are we seeing this? Huh. Oh, okay. So, Libra, 2 polar opposite type thingies going on here, because we have 2 pages, and one is all guns a-blazing, act now, think later. This is like the little boy who goes and plays in the puddles, gets all dirty, doesn't really care about consequences here. And this is somebody who's kind of held back and not following up on an opportunity. A little reserved, held back, not exploring something here. So I think that there's something you're needing or wanting or desiring to explore here, but you might need to, because we have 7 of Swords, and was it in reverse? Well, either way, I'm going to read energy here. I feel like there's some sort of shoving down of your true energy here, which I feel is this. Okay, I feel this wants to come through, but I think you're kind of in this type of an energy right now. So Spirit's really wanting you to encompass here the Divine Feminine, which is, there is a decision and a choice to make, because this is kind of giving me a choice. Like, do we allow ourselves to go play in that puddle and get all dirty? Sorry. Or do we remain put here and stay in this type of an energy? Like, that's a choice and a decision to make here. And I think it's quite significant, although we do see pages, because I think it's exploring the beginning stage of that. It's like a chance to explore the beginning stages of something here, and we might be not being very honest about it to ourselves, or realize that we might be doing ourselves a disservice, or sabotaging our dream of something here because of what we are doing or not doing. So maybe you're becoming very aware of this, and maybe you are aware, and now it becomes, how do I? Maybe it becomes, how do I, you know? How do I take that step or do what it is I need to do here? But let's see. We might have to get clarifiers here as we go along. We're going to look at what you don't see coming. What you don't see coming here, Libra. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We had another card just fly out of the glow-in-the-dark tarot, which was the Eight of Cups, and it is in reverse. This is kind of energy that you've been in before, Libra. Feel a situation that you're having to remove yourself from, and that wasn't emotionally fulfilling in some sort of way, and explore this. It's popping out. We'll see if it comes out when we clarify, but what you don't see coming, and that could be what you don't see coming, is like, again, a situation from the past that just has its hold on you. And you don't see coming here. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. That's like holding back this energy, like I said. You know, it's like the desire, the passion, the inspiration to do something here, but why are we held back here? And what you don't see coming, and this is kind of giving me opposite energy of that. It's like we can't hold back no more, so we just snap. So this is held back, and this is not being held back anymore because we snap. And this is an energy here of, I'm getting overqualified here for something. I think you're overqualified here for something. I think what snaps is you don't want to put in your energy and your effort into something here you're overqualified for because you can't know more. And you know you're suppressing some sort of passion of yours. So what you don't see coming is, I think, the realization, like actual, maybe you embrace the fact that you're no longer going to be putting any energy here towards something that isn't your passion, that isn't what you want to go after. Interesting energy, Libra. Let's take a look at your opportunity. What is your opportunity for Libra? You have the Page of Cups in reverse. All right. You got 3 pages here. I don't know. Are you guys learning something new? Maybe you're dealing with a lot of kids here. You guys have kids. I do sense you guys have kids here. Might be confirmation for somebody. Okay, so opportunity, Page of Cups in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the 3 of Cups in reverse. Your opportunity here, really, I feel, because it's in what you don't see coming, I think there's a huge acceptance here, okay? The acceptance here is how things have been going, and how they have been going is not very good, Libra, by your standard, okay? Because I mean, the wheel of reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is not how we want to see things going and how things should be panning out for us. And this is not being very happy with our environment, you know, our network of people who we're surrounding ourselves with. It's like, no, and this is the opening up of the heart space, and here is like blocked, because I feel it's blocked to engage because you're overqualified for your situation, the people you're with, maybe the job that you're in. It's not bringing you satisfaction. Whatever this thing is, you've recognized you don't want to move forward. That's your opportunity anyway, is like, how do you put the brakes on something that's spinning in a direction that you no longer want to engage with? You no longer want to spin in that way. You want to be party girl. You want to go, you know, explore here, and whatever the consequences are, the consequences are. That's kind of the energy that you want, and you don't want to be held back no more, and you have been. But I think what you don't see coming is that snaps. You finally understand you don't need to keep carrying all of this baggage everywhere you go, because this is all other people's shit. I have a feeling this is all other people's shit you're carrying here. Other people's desires and wishes and everything else that everyone else wants. And so you're living in a reverse wheel of fortune. But your opportunity here is to acknowledge you're overqualified. You know, like, you're not the chauffeur here. You're overqualified. So fucking get someone else to chauffeur the shit around. And you want to be the, you know, the boy who plays in the pond. You want to be the party girl who goes to the party and, I don't know, has sex with 10 men. I'm just using that as an example. I don't know if that's what she wants to do, but she wants to do something like that. Something she wants to do here, but she was not doing it. And she was not doing it because she was held back in some way. But I feel like there's something about this thing that we don't know. You know, we don't know what the outcome here is. So let's take a look at the challenge, okay? Let's take a look at the challenge. We have the Three of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Cups coming out. What did I say when we saw... the Eight of Cups came out of the glow-in-the-dark tarot that I was showing you that I put back, and now we have the Eight of Wands at the top because I thought I left it on top, and now, like I said, in your challenge, you have the Eight of Cups. So eights are significant. You might be seeing 888. Eights is also an infinite amount of opportunity here for you, and you might be stuck in one of these, right? Like, you feel like you're stuck in a reverse wheel of fortune. Like, so Eight of Wands, there's a need to break out of something here, and your challenge here is to walk away again, Libra, to walk away. And why is it a challenge? Well, I feel like the challenge here is you want something for your future. You want to be, again, that girl that takes that opportunity or that chance. You know, you want this, but I think your challenge is you need to do the groundwork for this, and in order to do that, you have to walk away from something. You might have to acknowledge, and I feel you acknowledge something to yourself, but now it's like your challenge is, how do you walk away? Your challenge is actually physically then doing it, because I think you've already acknowledged it here. And look, the Tower, yeah, in your challenge, there's the Tower. You know, we've been holding up the Tower, because it's like when I walk away from this thing, whatever this thing is, we have to allow things to naturally unfold as they do. And sometimes that's why we don't walk away, because we're scared of what might happen here. But I think what needs to happen here is truth, because the best thing that could happen is a Tower. This is like one of my favorite cards. You know, although very scary here, it's like, yeah, but now truths happen, right? Now truths can happen. Now the wheel, because that's what happens. The wheel is spinning in reverse, but it hits a Tower, and then now the wheel can spin upright here, and that's your opportunity so that you can have a hope at the future that you want. A hope at the future that you want, Libra, because I think right now you're not in a situation you want to be in here, and I think you're getting very honest with yourself, or needing to get very clear and honest with yourself about it. But it's like, what do? I think you just stop engaging. You stop being chauffeur of other people's burdens and carrying other things in a direction you don't even want to fucking go. It's so heavy. What belongs to you does not weigh a thing. Libra, why are we carrying heaviness here, okay? What is meant for us does not weigh a thing. So if we're carrying this, it's not for us. Libra, let's take a look. I'm going to clarify for you, Libra. Let's clarify, why do we have the Page of Wands in the upright, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Swords in reverse? We have the Two of Wands, looking out the window, daydreaming about the future we can have. The Nine of Swords, feeling anxious. Hangman, sticking to the same situation because it's the devil we know versus the devil we don't know. Sound familiar? So everything that I've been saying in this reading. So I do not know why I'm not your favorite Zodiac reader here, because this is exactly what I was saying. Look at her. She's like, I could go this way or that way. And this is a card of choosing the path that maybe is a little more difficult because it's not our standard path. So we might have to break convention. We might have to go down the path that this happens, right? So it's not very comfortable, but look at, she's leaning in on that path. She knows that's the path she wants to go down, right? And she has to put aside the safety net, the life she knows exists today, in order to pursue that, in order to leave behind this thing here. And sometimes we got to do that, because in order to chase up on this, we outgrow this, okay? We outgrow this, and we could feel very stuck if we don't allow ourselves to play in puddles. And yeah, she might follow that, and she might end up with, you know, a million diseases from that party she went to. But she will never know unless she chooses that, and that's what all this life is about. Or she could continue in this, okay? But eventually, I mean, maybe she'll find a cure to her disease, and then she knows that she tried whatever she tried. Anyways, my example, like it or not, comes from spirit, so we will use that as the example. But I feel like this is saying like there's a need to lean in on what it is here that might seem scary to choose, but that's your dharma, that's your path. And you have a lot of anxiety about it, Libra, and I've been feeling this for a while for you guys. And I think, you know, Libra is all about balance, and nothing balanced about a reverse wheel of fortune. And fuck, you've been stuck in this for quite some time, so I think you're really exhausted. Like, you're really exhausted because there's nothing balanced about this. So you got to bring in this balance, right? Because walking in this direction with everyone else's bags is fucking tiring as fuck. And I don't think you're going to do this anymore. You don't see that coming. You're overqualified. No thanks. Get a chauffeur. I'm not walking your bags. And I think you have a lot of anxiety about you knowing that you're going to have to do this. You coming out of the deceptive state to yourself, coming clear and clean with it. It's like, I no longer want to do this. I no longer want to self-sabotage, you know, because I see a reverse hangman here for you, Libra, because this is the type of energy I've been picking up, which is we commit ourselves foolishly to a situation from a narrow perspective of looking at this tower that's going to fall and feeling the anxiety. So we sit staring out the window. Like, how long can we sit like this? And as we do this, this fucking wheel keeps spinning in reverse. I'm just going to sit here out the window and dream of a life that I could have had here, right? And that's what this is. That's what this is. So there's a need to see it differently so you can engage differently. It's like, yes, tower will fall. Will it be scary? Probably, but the anxiety here is probably a lot worse. And doing this day in and day out, I know is worse than allowing myself to explore whatever this is, even if it does end me in, you know, end up me fucking getting all dirty in that puddle or whatever the results are here, because I feel you're scared of some sort of outcome results here that are going to be the death of you. But I assure you, it ain't the death of you. That is your dharma. That is your path. The universe is calling you. That's why it's so painful, because you know you're not balanced. You know you're not aligned. The universe is calling, pulling you towards something here. It wouldn't be so painful if it wasn't for you. It would just flow. Okay, the only reason why we feel pain, only real reason why we're unhappy and anxious and all these things is because we're not listening to the universe. Look, universe is right there. Libra, universe is saying you're supposed to be doing something here. That's why you feel like shit. It's not coming from within you, really. It's your authentic self pulling on your energy, saying, come to this energetic vibration, surround yourself in a situation, circumstance that's meant for you, because right now, you're engaged in this. It's trying to rescue you and you're resisting. So you're constantly here. Okay? I'm not yelling at you. I'm just delivering the message. All right, so let's take a look at what you don't see coming. We had the Ace of Wands in reverse. We had the fucking 10 of Wands with the baggage of everybody else. Chauffeur Libra here, carrying all the junk from going in a direction Libra does not want to go, with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So, what do we have? We had, oh my God, where did it go? Knight of Cups. Holy, it's jumpy. Look at that. The jumpy Knight of Cups. What's the Knight of Cups? Well, it could be us extending a cup of love or a cup of love coming towards us, but it's opening that heart space in a vulnerable way. Okay, this is how we show ourselves or how others show themselves to us, but it is an action here with the Knight of Cups. And it's all about love, creativity, and look, Knight of Wands in reverse and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So, Libra, something we passionately, well, this is passion, wanting to explore. This is love, but I feel like it's also very passionate, because look at this red roses. Very passionate here, okay? And with this Knight of Cups that I've been pulling on lately, like he has no armor on. He's very vulnerable and exposed here. And something about it being so natural and raw and genuine. And I think this is like the energy here that's more natural and this feels so natural, okay? This feels at home. Like I'm getting such a beautiful energy from this, and I get such an overwhelming feeling from this. Like I can't breathe. Like I'm getting hot. I need to put these fucking baggages down so I could just take my coat off. I can't breathe. I'm tired. My feet are sore. Look at this. natural, beautiful. Okay, so something here, I don't know, like what you don't see coming, right? Like, I feel like there is a need here to surrender something here. You know, and maybe we have been putting in energy towards the wrong thing here that wasn't bringing about the outcome we wanted, and we kept feeding it and waiting and saying, yeah, I could, you know, this is this. This is what this is, guys. This is what this card is about, is saying, yeah, my situation that's going on right now is this. It is. Is it? Is this? I don't fucking think so. They're two completely different things, but you've been in that energy. It is. It is this. I could convince myself. And now what? Now you're in this, which is, you know what? This is nothing but a fucking headache. And I don't want to go that way anymore. I give up. I'm no longer putting in energy and effort into this. I'm overqualified here to engage in this. I'm not the chauffeur. I want this. This is natural. This is who I am. This makes me feel so comfortable. I'm not even wearing armor here. Okay? And this was clarifying what you don't see coming. It's in reverse. It's, again, that surrender card. I'm no longer putting in energy. This could be work too, okay? Because this is working card. Same with this. Is like the work into it. I'm not putting the work into it. I surrender. I'm not feeding or watering a situation that feels like that. Okay? I've never hated this card so much in my life. I think you guys are tired of this fucking thing. God dang it. Okay, I'm sorry I'm swearing. I don't know what's got me all fired up this full moon. Anyway, hopefully you come back here. Knight of Wands in reverse. What is this? Well, it was the very first fucking thing I was telling you. I was reading this. All guns a-blazing, held back for some reason. And what we're held back for is this, right? But all guns a-blazing, we want all guns a-blazing towards the this. It was the two energies. Take the jump, wanting to go, and then being held back. That's what I'm getting here, is like passion, wanting to go, wanting to explore, move forward, think of the consequences later. I am fired up, and then holding it back. Okay, so what you don't see coming here is I feel you understand what this is, and you're no longer going to be feeding into anything that looks like this. If it don't look like this, you're like, nope, sorry, not gonna put my energy into that. So, what's your opportunity? What's your opportunity here? Okay. Opportunity here for Libra. What's the opportunity? Knight of Pentacles, slow as shit, but forward movement. 8 of Wands in reverse. And the Emperor. Okay, so Libra. I get mixed bag a little here, and it's okay because it's a process, and I think that's what it is, okay? That's what it is. So your opportunity here is your opportunity to move forward, and it's going to be a slow process. And what I get from this card is little bits, okay? Usually I read this as bits of value because, I mean, we don't want to lose pentacles, you know. Usually when we're walking, there's a hole in the bucket or a hole in our pouch, and we're losing all our money. By the time we get to our destination, we have nothing left. That's not what I'm getting from this card, okay? Holy shit, Linda. Okay, what I'm getting from this card is as you walk towards moving away from this, because I don't think it's an overnight thing, to be honest with you. Could it be? Probably, but you have a lot of anxiety, so I'm not going to push you so hard, okay? But you know you can't stay in this. So bit by bit, Spirit is saying your opportunity is to walk away from that, because we already know that's your challenge, but you have an opportunity to walk away from it as slow as shit, however slow you want to go here. But the key is don't get stuck, okay? Don't get stuck. And as you move, you drop pieces of what no longer serves you in your practical world. So it could be, you know, I don't know, whatever these things that are dropping, exactly, this stuff. So first we drop that little fucking wand she has in her hand that looks so awkward to carry because she also has to hold the handle. You know when you're carrying like a fishing rod and a luggage handle at the same time, and the fishing rod just pushing into your palm? Well, the first fucking thing to go is that fishing rod, and we're still hanging on to that, maybe. Okay, that's fine. We drop one, then what? And then we look and we say, okay, well, I don't know, maybe this fucking bell on this cow or whatever this thing is driving me nuts. So you pitch that. You don't need the bell. It's driving you nuts, right? And then what? And then, I don't know, maybe this yellow coat's making me sweat. If they want me to go in this direction, which I still don't want to go, Well, I got to take off this yellow coat because I'm sweating buckets and I smell like hell. So either which way, you're dropping fucking shit off this ox because there's lots. There's lots, okay? Lots. I feel there's so much you need to shed away and you're still going in the wrong direction maybe, but that's okay because there's still movement and you're still shedding the shit, okay? And this is slow anyway. So by the time you shed it all, you're probably like halfway across the lawn because you didn't make it very far because this card does not move very far. And what it's telling me is there's a need for communication here and having a breakthrough. It's stuck right now. And I feel the first step is a communication you aren't having. You need to get empowered. Your opportunity is to get empowered, okay? But have a little more patience with yourself than maybe I'm making it sound. Energy comes through very pointed here in this channel in order to deliver a message here for you. It doesn't have to be as extreme as I'm reading it, but apply it to your situation here. But I feel there's something you need to communicate, get off your chest, okay? And maybe you're fucking walking with this bull and there might be someone behind you here, right? Walking with nothing. They have no yellow jacket. They're in their fucking, I don't know, they're nice light sweater and they have comfy shoes and you're here and maybe it's turning around because this is stuck energy. Turning around and saying, hey, Jimbo, okay, because now we're in Emperor energy. Hey, Jimbo, whoever's behind you, do you mind taking this fucking rod and this bag and holding my coat? You know, as I don't know, fucking adjust my hand for a little bit. Like, something needs to be spoken to about here, and you need to be empowered to do this, okay? You need to be empowered to do this, because unless you communicate this, I don't know that that's going to be something that's going to happen here for you, Libra. Let's take a look at your challenge. We're going to see what your challenge is here, and then we'll get some advice. So what's the challenge here? Let's clarify. Because we had the Tower, we had the Three of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. So it's like impacting your future, you know, where you're going again. So there's that Tower. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse, exactly. Hierophant in reverse, and the Death and Rebirth. What did I say? What did I say? Two of Cups in reverse. It's like you want cohesion here. You want this, okay? And I feel like your challenge is, how do you find cohesion? And it could be between two people. Could be Jimbo behind you, and Jimbo is not picking up his bag. So, I mean, you want this. Look how beautiful this is. Two people carrying the load of the ox. This isn't you. Where is the fucking ox? Keep griping on this ox. I don't even know if it is an ox. Looks like an ox. Okay, look. Fucking, why are you the only one carrying the load? Look. Your challenge is the Two of Cups in reverse, because I think you're not communicating that you're uncomfortable, more than uncomfortable. Okay, so your challenge is finding balance, and someone else needs to pick up their weight here. And look, Hierophant in reverse. So there's something here. Bucking the system. The way something is here. And I think maybe you're trying to do the honorable thing. You know, the honorable thing here. But your challenge is to not have to choose the honorable thing when it's not honorable. There's nothing honorable, Libra, about this. It's not. Like, yeah, sometimes you have to pick up the weight. You know, I get it. But I feel like, well, this is why I'm pissed off at this card. I feel like you've been like this for so long. Like, I'm going to cry, man. So you got to drop whatever belief you have that you're a good guy here because you're fucking doing this while Jimbo's behind you in a fucking light sweater and comfy sneakers. Maybe even fucking on a bike. Sitting down. And here you are walking with blisters and fucking carrying and probably like 90% of these things are Jimbo's fucking shit. Okay? So, your challenge. Release what does not serve you. As an understanding of a truth here that you must abide by because it's the honorable thing that you've been told. Well, if this value makes you feel like shit, doesn't make you feel like this, then do you want to hang on to it? Probably not. And this is what your challenge is. Transforming how you see something here. You might be seeing it as you're doing something honorable, but like I said, what you don't see coming, I think you hit that point of no return here, and you know, your challenge is allowing that transformation to have a rebirth and a mindset. This is a spiritual change here in how you view yourself, what you put up with, you know, because Hierophant, this higher learnings, when we say higher learnings, this is like not just what we know here, like, okay, you know, I don't know, we know about, you know, certain ingredients in food, and this is like higher levels, like what is it like to love someone unconditionally, and what is it like to risk my own self-worth here when it comes to unconditional love. Like that is Hierophant type speak, where it's like, can I still unconditionally love someone but stand up for myself because that's what's balanced? Or do I have to put up endlessly, you know, with Jimbo's stuff here? So allow yourself to transform here, Libra. Okay, I'm going to pull some advice because I did with the others, although, I mean, this is riddled with some advice. Libra, let's get some advice here from Spirit. Final words. What does Libra need to hear here for advice, Spirits? Thank you so much for the advice for Libra. Ace of Cups in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. So, stuckness here. This is the situation of carrying the bags and the ox and not being able to move away from it. It's tension, it's stress, okay? And this is using whatever means necessary in order to break through the bullshit, okay? If this means saying the utter hurtful truth, I mean, as long as it's the truth, and sometimes truth hurts, but it's the bitter truth. And the Knight of Swords fights for freedom and fights for conviction of what is supposed to be right for him, okay? And if we believe in something here that's not really true, then we might not feel like we can fight for it. But if we finally get an understanding here that it's blocking our emotional happiness, this is what this is. It's not allowing us to have an emotional fulfillment. Your cup cannot be filled with happiness and content. I'm not planting seeds here. I mean, if you're happy, you're happy. This might not be your reading, but if you want your cup to be overflowing like this beautiful picture here, emotional new beginning, it is blocked. And I'm telling you why it's blocked, Libra, is because you're in a situation that you're refusing to move on. There's calmer waters up ahead. Okay, and how do you do that? And you got to encompass this. And sometimes the Knight of Swords just exits and says whatever's on their mind and exits. Exit scene. Okay, it's like a whirlwind of activity. It takes charge. Says blah, 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 and I'm doing this, and that's it. And then it's over. Because that's what needs to happen. Someone needs to take charge. Right? Someone needs to take charge. And what did we see? Yeah, we saw the Emperor coming out in your challenge. It's like you need to take charge. That's what this is. I mean, you could do whatever you want. You don't want to take charge, don't take charge. But you want to fucking get closer to this, or do you want to carry the ox and bull song and dance for the rest of your life? Right? Allow this to happen. Encompass this, okay? Libra, I love you guys very much. I hope you guys pull through this. I will see you soon. Go check out your other readings. I'll see you soon. Bye.